Hey, Simon Boulter here, and what I'm going to talk to you about today is the pistol squat and all the variations of the pistol squat. Is a great exercise when you're training for strength, power, and gaining muscle as well. That is, of course, if you can actually perform a pistol squat, and there's a lot of people who actually can't. It's a very unique exercise that requires a lot of balance, stability, core strength, and leg strength. It takes quite a lot of work sometimes to build up to one, but you should be patient and keep working. A lot of people will just try it, fail, fall on their ass, and then give up. You should keep at it because there are a lot of benefits to the pistol squat for your training. There's a lot of people out there who can squat over 500 pounds with a barbell, but they can't do a single pistol squat, even if they're not that heavy. It's kind of odd, little exercise that there's a lot of people who just can't do it because they haven't trained it before. Probably one of the biggest benefits from pistol squats is injury prevention. It strengthens all the structure around the knee, the tendons, and will help keep your legs, knees healthy for a long time and help prevent injury. It's quite a common exercise in gymnastics, and you see a lot of gymnasts being able to rep out like 30-40 reps quite easily because they just do these several times a week. For sports like football, hockey, mixed martial arts, boxing, martial arts, where you're on your one leg quite a lot of the time, these are definitely very valuable because it's teaching you to explode off of one leg. In sports, you're very seldom going to be standing with both feet planted into the floor, pushing up like a deadlift or a squat with a bar. Although those are both two of the biggest, most valuable exercises you can have. You're not very often going to have both legs planted into the floor, both heels planted into the floor, pushing up straight up in sport. So pistol squat offers a great way to train your leg strength on one leg, which you would be in that position a little bit more often in sports. One of the other great things about them is if you've got strength imbalance in your legs, like I've got one leg much stronger than the other, it's going to help even that out and not make that strength imbalance quite so severe. One other great benefit about pistol squats is that unlike the barbell back squat and front squat and deadlifts, they don't load the lower back. When you're doing squats with a bar, quite often the first thing that's going to fatigue is your lower back. That's usually going to be the limiting factor most of the time for a lot of people, and the fact that pistol squats don't load the lower back, your lower back's not going to fatigue. It's going to be the legs that fatigue first. That's another great benefit, and because you're not hitting the lower back like you would with a bar, you can train pistol squats, one-legged squats a lot more often because you won't get so overtrained hitting the lower back hard every day in powerlifting, like barbell back squats, front squats, deadlifts. You can become overtrained quite quickly, and you don't get that so much with pistol squats. You can perform them a lot more often. What I like about them is they can be performed anywhere, anytime, and without any equipment. So if I like barbell squatting more, just as much as anyone. But if you're on vacation, if you're on holiday, and you don't want to lose strength, you want to keep up a workout, pistol squats, nice and easy. 10 sets, 5 sets of max reps. Great workout, absolutely amazing. You don't need any equipment whatsoever. They also help improve mobility of your joints, your ankles, your hips, your knees, and flexibility. If you're pistol squatting properly, you're going arse to ground, true arse to ground, all the way down. That's definitely going to help your mobility, and it's going to reinforce sitting your bum back rather than leaning forward so your knees don't go over your toes. It's going to reinforce good squatting technique on the bar as well. and you know, it's a cool party trick. Most people can't do them, so if you start busting out a few pistols or a few plyometric pistols, jumping onto a table at a party, hopefully you're not too drunk and don't fall over, it's quite cool. People are going to be impressed. Okay, so first of all, I'm just going to take you through the standard pistol squat. Okay, so what's really important when you're doing the pistol squat is that you keep this leg completely straight and you want to raise it up to hip level, like so, all the way through. If you bend your leg, you don't have it at hip level, or as you're coming up, you bring the leg round, as a lot of people do when they cheat. It makes it a lot easier because you're cheating basically. You want to keep this straight, keep it hip level on the way down, and do not bring it around straight up. Bring it straight up, like so. A lot of people say it hurts their knees, and that's because they're leaning forward too much. You want to sit back like you're sitting on the toilet. So don't do this. See how my knee goes forward? You don't want to do that. You want to sit back so that the knee does not go over the toes, or if it does, as little as possible. You're sitting back, like so. My knee is just in line with my toes. And up. What's really important is that you keep your feet completely flat on the floor. You don't want to bring your heel up, you don't want to bring your toes up, you need your whole foot flat so you can really drive your feet into the floor and generate a lot of power. If you come up off of your heels, you're going to lean forward. If you come up off of your toes, you're going to lean back. Either way, you're going to lose your balance. Now, you want to sit your bum back on the way down, and you also want to lean your shoulders forward. So you're keeping that balance. If you're too far back, you're going to fall back, and vice versa if you lean too far forward. I bring my arms up like so in front. Gives me a bit of counterbalance. So if you watch, my bum sits back and my shoulders lean forward. Arms come forward, so there's that counterbalance. At first you may not be able to do many at all. You might just be able to do sets of 1. I'm up to sets of 30 reps with my body weight now. At that point you can start adding weight, adding extra resistance, and be doing things like 5 sets of 5 reps. Another exercise that you can use to ease into it and start building up your strength is assisted squat, pistol squat, with your feet on either a ball or a stack of phone books, maybe a chair, a couch. As you start getting stronger, you can start trying them without the phone books there. The balls can be quite unstable, so if you're finding that too difficult, use a more stable object like a stack of phone books or a sofa or a chair. Another great exercise you can use to ease into pistol squats is a lamppost or door frame assisted pistol squat. You're basically going to hang on to the lamppost or door frame, and you're going to perform the pistol squat, and you can actually use your upper body to assist you. Okay, next, half range of motion pistol squats. These are basically half squats while on one leg. You can go halfway down, come up. As you start getting stronger, you're going to go a little bit further down and then explode up. Another great way to ease into pistol squats when you're not quite ready to do the standard pistol squats is basketball assisted pistol squats. You're going to place the basketball down by your side, you're going to pistol squat down, and As you reach the bottom, you're going to palm the basketball, you're going to push off, and that's going to give you a little bit of bounce to help you get back up, because the bottom of the pistol squat is the most difficult part, coming up out of the bottom. So you're using that bounce just to help you up. Another option to ease into pistol squats is a box, bench or chair assisted sit-in pistol squat. You're going to sit down onto the bench, you're going to let the bench take your weight, and then you're going to squat up. As you start getting stronger, again, you can start using a lower object and go lower down. Okay, the next build-up exercise is going to be box, bench, chair, whatever, standing pistol squat. You're going to stand on the object, you're going to squat straight down, and you're going to squat straight back up. Simple. It's just a little bit easier than the standard pistol squat, and when you bring your leg up to hip level, so it's straight out in front of you on the pistol squat, that's what makes it more difficult, and you have to do that when you're standing on the floor doing a pistol squat. The fact that you can bring the leg straight down, so it's in a straight line with your body, when you do these standing bench assisted pistol squats, makes the movement a lot easier. You can also weight these if you've got a backpack or a pair of dumbbells. You can weight these, and they're still going to be a little bit more easier than standard pistol squats. So that's another progression to help you ease into pistol squats. Okay, so you're okay with standard pistol squats and you're looking for a little bit more of a challenge. Here's a few exercises you can do to make the pistol more difficult. First up is paused reps. Basically, you're going to squat down, and at the bottom of the pistol, you're going to hold that position for 2 or 3 seconds, and then you're going to explode up. Okay, next, slow eccentric. So you're going to squat down as slow as possible. What you want is ideally that lowering part to last 5 seconds. And then you're going to pause for a second at the bottom, and then you're going to explode up. These are really, really tough on the hamstrings. Okay, next, weighted pistol squats. There's a few ways you can do these. You can hold a pair of dumbbells, a medicine ball, you can hold a weight plate out in front, you can have a barbell on the back if you want, in the front squat position, in the racked position if you want also. You can have a backpack full of weights. If you don't have any weights, you can simply hold sacks of potatoes, fill a backpack with loads of sacks of potatoes or anything sort of heavy you've got laying around the house. If you've got a pair of dumbbells or barbell, you can also hold the bar in the overhead position. Really challenging. You're not going to be able to do a lot of weight with that. It's really, really tough on the core. Okay, and finally, plyometric pistols. You're going to perform a pistol, and you can either jump up into the air, or you can jump on top of an object, like in the video I'm going to show you, a park bench. Okay, so that's the end of our pistol squat video. It's one of my favourite exercises. It's great because you don't need any equipment whatsoever. You can do them anywhere, at any time. If you like the video, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, hit us up on Facebook at The Gymless Body. My book, The Gymless Body, is coming out in 2012, so do all that and you can keep up to date with us.